What's up, Gorillaz? This is Brandon Pierce, and today I want to create a quick video how to request a refund the old-fashioned way using only Amazon Seller Central and the data that you get there. First, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up a Seller Central Amazon page, and once you've logged in, you're going to see a section called Reports. You're going to want to hover over Reports and choose Payments. And in the transaction view, you're going to want to select a custom date range. Here, if you've never run one of these before, I'd recommend putting in the first date in which you started your Amazon Seller Central account. If you're expecting returns from a long time ago, I started a really long time ago, and I know I've already done some refund requests. I believe that I have to go back to 2015, so I'm going to put that in here. So this is a custom date range, and it can take up to 4 weeks for Amazon to issue refunds to you, so it may make sense to go back a month. Instead of trying to do this for October, we could go back to September when we're doing the search, because they may not have finished processing the October refunds yet. So we'll go ahead and update. This is going to pull up one order that I have here. Here is the information about it. Looks like this happened in 2017, that it was purchased and then returned the next day. So what we want to do is take the order ID number. We're going to copy that. And now we're going to want to go open another Seller Central window. And here we're going to go to Reports and Fulfillment. On this page, we're going to go to the left, scroll down, and find where it says Customer Concessions. And we're going to choose FBA Customer Returns. Okay, once that page has popped up, in the order ID field, we're going to paste the order ID. And then in the event date, we're going to go to exact dates if we know that the exact date happened, or we're going to go with 365. That shows you the last year, but you can use exact dates to give that same window as before, so I'm going to choose that. I'm going to go back to May 2017, and we're going to generate the report. With this order ID, we have no information pulling up here. This is what you want to see if you have an order that you need to report. So there's a couple ways that you could do this. You could take the order ID and report just the order ID whenever you go through the help settings to reach out to Amazon in order to look at this transaction. Or you could find the ASIN information here, and to find that, what we could do is copy that name of the product, or we can go to manage inventory for this, and we're going to type in that title, and it's going to pull up that we have some of these inactive, out of stock, and we see here the SKU. This is what we wanted before, so that's what we want to copy. You can also do this from the ASIN. If you choose the ASIN, doesn't matter, as long as they can find your product. And now just follow the instructions that I've laid out for the rest of this video. But if you want to do this for every single product return that you have, it could take a long time. That's why I recommend using a tool like Helium 10's Refund Genie, because you just connect your account once and then you run the tool, and every 60 days it updates. It even gives you all of the draft information for the email that you send out and instructions on how to do that. I'd recommend using a tool like that because it's going to save you much more time than doing this individually one by one. But I wanted to show you how I would do this step by step. All you really need to know is the fact that you received a return, that it was not put into your inventory, that the item was not purchased again, and then you need to obtain the ASIN or a product identifier with that, and then contact Amazon to ask for the reimbursement. Okay, so we're going to look at Helium 10 and the Amazon reimbursements through the Helium 10 Refund Genie. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is whenever you sign up for your Helium 10 account, you're going to go all the way here to Refund Genie. You click on Refund Genie, and it's going to take you to this page here. And if you don't have your Amazon account, Seller Central account connected to this, you will receive instructions here on how to do that. You simply click on a button, you follow the prompts, and it will connect your Seller Central account. Pretty simple. then you'll hit another button and it's going to generate the report. Once the report's done, takes about 2 minutes, you'll see this here. So it's going to pull up your Seller Central reimbursements that you have not currently been paid for yet, and some that you may have already been paid for. As you can see here, I've got reimbursements for $412 for previous items for the last 18 months, and it shows here that I am still owed $110 from Amazon's reimbursements program. So what you do next is you're going to click on the reimbursement report. Okay, and then it's going to open this up for me. So I've got this now on my downloads. I'll go ahead and open it. Okay. Cool. So the next step is you're going to click on this, and it includes a few things here. You're going to see an instructions.txt file and a damaged or lost folder. So when you click on this, you're going to get these instructions here. I'll just make this a little bigger. And it's going to tell you, first of all, it's an estimate, that this is automatically refreshing every 60 days. And then it tells you how to submit these files, which I'm going to show you. But the most important thing I'm going to tell you from this, that the best value you're going to get out of this document is going to be the fact that it tells you not to submit more than 5 files at a time due to how long it will take for Amazon to process this. And also you get this little message here. So, and this is what you can put in your reimbursement claim so that you can easily get your reimbursements. And it's actually formatted correctly already. So let me go ahead and show you what you have to do next. So I'm just going to drag this down. I'll minimize it actually. So we're going to go into the lost section, and I'm going to choose 5 of these to submit. Let's choose these. Actually, let's choose these here. I'll choose 4. Okay, we're going to copy these 4 items and go back. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a new folder called submitted. What a glitch that is. Okay. And I'm going to paste them in. All right, cool. So now I have 4 items here. The reason I'm doing 4 is because I've already submitted this once to Amazon, so I'm going to be submitting the second part of this reimbursement. And what we need to do here is, first of all, we'll open this up, and it's going to show you this summary for the SKU. And I'm going to be using this number here whenever I'm doing this. So it says misplaced inventory not yet reimbursed, so this is definitely one that has not been reimbursed yet. So I'm going to be doing this for all 4 of these. I'll go ahead and click out of this, and I'm going to show you the next steps. So what you need to do is you need to go to Seller Central. So once Seller Central opens, you're going to click on the Help option, and here you're going to click on Contact Us. Now that's loaded, we're going to click on Selling on Amazon. It's going to pull up a little sidebar. And then we're going to see Find Inbound Inventory just to pull up something over here. So we're going to click on Other FBA Issue. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that screen. And here we're going to type in reimbursement issue. Okay. Here is where we're going to add in that text from that file. So I'm going to go find that file right quick. We're going to take this here, copy that, and we're going to paste this here. Let's format this a little bit. The next thing we need to do is we need to add in the FN SKUs. This is optional, but the more information that you provide to Amazon during this process, the better. So in order to find those, we're going to go right back to that folder. First, we need to rename these. That you rename these for your to be your account name or your business name or your brand, so that they can easily attach this to your account. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. Okay, and as long as it has your brand name or your business name and what kind it is, lost, it'll be okay. Now I'm going to maintain this extra text at the end because I have several of them to submit. Okay, now that these are done, we have 4. So we'll click into one, and this is the FNSKU we want to copy. With a comma space, okay, and get the second one. And we're going to do this for all 4 of these. And now we're going to add each one of those files that we downloaded that's in that folder. So we're going to go to the submitted thing, and you can only add one at a time. So if I even tried, it wouldn't let me. I can only add one at a time. So I'm adding the first one, and now I'm going to add the rest. Okay. And then all you have to do is put in your email address, and if you have a contact number, you can put that in as well. It is recommended just in case they need to contact you, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Currently, I'm in Thailand, so I'm going to put in my Thai number. Now, before submitting this, you're going to want to make sure you go over everything again to make sure you've got it all correct. So, English, we put in this is a reimbursement issue. We've got the information here needed. Alternatively, you could put these also in this message, but they're already attached here. There's no reason to do that. You'll see whenever I submit. So I feel confident about this. I'm not really, I don't need to make sure it's urgent or anything like that. You could if you wanted to put that on there. I'm not too concerned with it. I'm just going to hit send. Okay, so here now we have a case ID and action needed by Amazon, and then it lists everything that we just submitted. It's got all of the FNSKUs right here, the 4 that we submitted, and the text file attachments that make it very easy to organize so they can find my account and give me the reimbursement. It is not guaranteed whenever you submit a reimbursement request that you will receive a reimbursement. Sometimes things are made in error, and other times they just deny you for whatever reason. But if you aren't going through this process of doing reimbursements, I highly recommend doing that because you're just leaving money on the table. And you can use Helium 10's Refund Genie for that, or you can go through the steps manually. There are places you can do that in the help section as well. Once you have supplied your cases to Amazon, you go to view your case log. It's been at least 12 hours, and you're going to see that it's been answered, or at least you'll see what Amazon says about your reimbursement request. So we've done the reimbursement request, and we've received a message back from Amazon that says, "Dear seller, I have successfully reconciled your inventory and reimbursed you for these items. It'll take 3 to 4 business days for the reimbursement to show up." That's great. Okay, we have another one, so let's go look at the other case. And here it says, "I understand you are seeking reimbursement for the damaged units in the warehouse," and they've checked it, that it was damaged in the warehouse and then it was misplaced. We have been reimbursed for that unit. It looks like we are being reimbursed for 3 of the units. So there's 1 here and 2 here, and we had requested for 4 of them. So 3 of 4 is not bad. So we should receive a little bit of refund money back from that. So you don't have to use a tool, it just makes it much faster when you use one. And so I wanted to show you how to use Helium 10's Refund Genie in order to generate that information quickly for you, especially during this Q4 season when you're going to have a lot of purchases. After Q4, when things start getting returned, it's important to know how to do this so that you don't lose a lot of money in January and February. So I hope this helped you out, guys. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. If you like this content, please share it with your friends. I'd like to know what you guys are doing for your cases as well for reimbursements, and leave some comments below if you'd like to start a conversation. Thanks for watching.